Hey guys, today we're going to go ahead and service a manual transmission on this 2013 Accord Sport. Thankfully we did not buy the CVT because that's obviously a lot more complicated and a lot more expensive. With the manual transmission, the plus side is that it only takes 2 quarts. That's it. And you just take, there's a filler cap on the top here, a filler bolt, and then one on the bottom. First things first though, you want to take that filler top off first, because if you can't get it off, you need to stop where you're at, because you can't do anything if you drain all the fluid out and then you can't get the top off. So let's see what we'll need here. I have a multitude of extensions here. I'm sure I have a long one somewhere, but I just put these 3 together, and that's going to give me now enough length to get down here, and we'll get a closer look here in just a second to reach that. And it's pretty much a straight through hit, which is nice. Honda was nice about that. A lot of cars, it doesn't do that. You have a lot of issues. So we'll get a closer view here in just a second. You'll need a breaker bar, 3/8" ratchet, and then obviously a rag for this part. So you want to clean off where the bolt is here. Alright, so we're going to show you where we're at. So you see there's my extension, and then we're going to look straight down, and you'll see that, and I've already broken it loose, and it was not easy. I mean, first of all, so like I said, you want to go ahead and clean it first. And once you have it clean, because you don't want anything falling in there, you go ahead and break this sucker loose. And then you just want to go ahead and wind it out. Honda transmissions like Honda fluid. So just keep that in mind when you're buying your fluid. It's best to just stick with what they're offering. That's the one we want. And it's just a 3/8" square. So just a ratchet with an extension should be able to get it out of there. And we'll go ahead and do that. Sorry, I'm out of breath. It's hot as hell out here. Looks like I can do it. Okay, cool. So drain pan, it's optional if you want to have something on your hand. This one I have not tried to loosen yet, so I'll show you how tight this is probably going to be. This is factory tightened, obviously. I have not serviced this yet. So we're going to work that in there. Make sure you got it all the way in there. And then we'll go ahead and break the sucker. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so first things first, you want to get your ratchet out of the way. And then you can start winding that off. And it's going to drop. I don't think there's any way for me not to drop this. Oh, that looks nice. Smells good too. This usually doesn't get that dirty, but that looked exceptionally clean. So we'll go ahead and get to the top again here in a minute. You want to go ahead and let it drain out. It should be a magnetic. Oh no, it's not. Usually on these there is a magnet, but this one, if it did, there's nothing on it. I do see a little bit of stuff settled on there, but nothing bad. Make sure you get a new crush washer too. The crush washer is just on that end here, so we'll take that old one off. And I mean, it's $1 or something like that. I think it should less than that. It is a hot day today, I tell you. I was putting off doing this because it was so hot. Man, I got some. Looks like I have some debris around the rim here. Clean that off real quick. Like I said, it's 2 quarts. I think that's a bit of a rip-off. They charge you $10 a quart for the manual transmission fluid, but then again, at least they don't have a whatchamacallit, a CVT, because good lord, you're going to pay a fortune to have one of those serviced. So go ahead and put my new crush washer on, which it would appear that they gave me the wrong damn one. Yes, they did. Well, that's nice of them. So it looks like we're going to go ahead and use our crush washer here because I didn't get one that was new. So we want to go ahead and seal this up so we can get back up to the top. And like I said, you want this good and tight. Make sure you seat this extension good. Always use an extension to do this. Don't try to use the ratchet straight onto it. You won't be very square on it. And if you're not square, you're gonna possibly strip that bolt out, which is, you don't want to do that. Okay. So you want to turn it, and then you should feel the crush washer crush a little bit, and that's all you need. That's it. It's done. Go ahead and wipe that off. All right. There's different types of funnels. I like this funnel. This is it has an end on here that you can plug up if you need to, and then it has a bottle on top. You can actually turn it on and off, which is nice, and it has a filter in there too, so if any crap gets in there, it doesn't spill into your transmission. So I use this quite a bit. It had a cap on it. I don't know where the cap went. But you can use this or a long funnel. Either one will work, but you definitely need a long one to work to do this. So first thing I probably should do, well, it shouldn't have gotten anything kind of sand in it. Just take a little bit of compressed air and shoot it in there. Try to knock anything loose. So compressed air is done. Alright, so you see, you're just going to take that one in, plug it down inside there, and then drop your fluid in. Which is going to be pretty easy. First, I got to take my drain plug out. I mean, my filler plug off. You know, a magnet probably would help. So, get a nice little reach magnet here. That'll help you get your drain plug out of there. I keep calling it a drain plug, but filler plug. That's your filler plug. It's nothing special. Looks just like the drain plug, except it doesn't have a crush washer on it. So take that. Put that somewhere you're not going to lose it. Got it. Erasing this clock here because the battery's going dead on this camera. Okay. Alright, so you see. Looks just like the stuff I took out, so shouldn't have any problems. I'm sure it has some has detergents in it that probably help. The detergents do break down over time. This is the fluid we're putting in. It's just a Honda fluid, nothing special. And like I said, 2 quarts will do it. So the cool thing is that when I'm done on the end of that filler, I can plug it up, so all the fluid that accumulates and goes down to the bottom will stay there, and then when a day passes, I can just dump it out so it doesn't spill on the floor or anything. Because with the long funnels, that's always an issue. Okay. So this shouldn't take you more than like 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. It's like doing an oil change but not having to change a filter. Gotta do this fast so we don't get any oil anywhere. Of course you gotta do it fast. It's like getting caught on everything coming back out. Alright, so let's take this and plug it in. Most auto stores and stuff will have this type of funnel, or Harbor Freight. So this is not a unique tool or anything. A lot of places have it. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my filler top. Good, it holds in there. And now I'm going to go ahead and put it back in. So I'm just going to lower that down. And then, voila. Go ahead and screw that in there. You just realize I'm shorter because I took the other extension off when I was taking the drain plug out. Oopsie. Alright, so I'm just going to hand tighten that first. Then when I'm done with that, I'll just give it a little extra. You don't want to overdo it. So I'm tight. I'm just going to... Sorry, I'm going to have to move the camera. It's tightened and just a little more than tight. Right, so I'm going to wiggle this around, and it's probably not going to... Oh, it did. Good. I was afraid that the end of that sock extension was going to not want to come out. Alright, so that's it. It's all done. Plugs back in. There's no way to check this, I'm guessing. Because I'm sure there's probably a bolt on the side that you can check it on, but this should be 2 quarts in, 2 quarts out, pretty straightforward. So you shouldn't have to do anything fancy with it. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask the bottom. I'll come up with some more videos as more maintenance is needed, but we're at 70,000 miles and everything's going great, and there's been no issues whatsoever, actually, just oil changes. So that's it. Have a good day.